Now, today we got a very, 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 very special guest, Kaaren Styles.
Thank you.
How you doing today?
I'm excellent. How are you?
I'm doing good. We're doing beautiful. We just came from rocking open stage.
Yeah.
We actually did a freestyle with 3 band members, a drummer, bassist, and a guitar player. We don't even know them. And we just rocked it, so I want to thank you for that, first of all.
Thank you. I appreciate you bringing me on stage, and thank you also. We had Styles from the Underground today, and you had your segment, Rhymes from the Twilight Zone, always dope.
Let me tell y'all something real quick. Styles from the Underground is what I call, you might say revolutionary, I say re-evolutionary. That's the show you turn off the TV, you turn off the radio, you forget what you know and listen, and then you make a decision and go forward. That show is, I really believe that show is very important to society.
That's the whole goal, man. That's the whole goal, to inform people of things they might not be aware of, to bring music that maybe you've never heard, just, you know, an alternative to what's on the TV and the radio. Absolutely.
So let me ask you real quick, let me tell you what I like about the show. It doesn't force anything on you. It just gives you information.
I try really hard. I may have strong opinions about things, and every once in a while I give my opinion.
Back to the question, before somebody just called me in the middle of auto-tunez, Joey. Yeah, get back to the question. What I said, Styles from Underground. I want to know, like, what were you thinking the day you came up with Styles from Underground?
Basically, I listen to a lot of NPR, and I do a lot of research on the internet. And
Wait, NPR, what is that?
NPR, National Public Radio.
Okay.
But let me go back a second. Actually, the reason I started doing it was because we were looking into Obamacare, or the Affordable Care Act, and I felt like every time I had a conversation with somebody about it, they had no idea what was really going on with it. They just heard
they're just picking a side.
Saying, they
pick a side, don't even know what they're talking about.
Said, or they just heard what MSNBC said. Nobody knew the facts, so I wanted to bring the facts to people so that they could make their own informed decision. And I've always been a big proponent of independent music, and you know, just I know how the industry works, and like not everybody gets on the radio. Like today, I talked about Macklemore and how he really made it on the radio. That was eye-opening. And
listen, y'all gotta go to universemiami.com. Universemiami.com. Styles from the Underground will be out by Tuesday or Wednesday. You got to hear this episode. But yeah, you touched on Mac. That had me going a little bit. I have respect for any artist that's doing independent.
Absolutely. But you know, you got to know all the facts. A lot of things are masked or only half truths or half told. So I try to bring those facts to people on things that really matter.
What really bugged me out is when he changed his lyrics to go on the Grammy.
Man, for the NBA commercial, and dude changed his lyrics. You got to watch the show to understand what really happened.
Check universemiami.com. Styles from Underground. I'm gonna tell you a story because. So getting back to auto-tunez, we had to switch phones. Yeah, that's how we do. Music in the car. Kaaren Styles. I know you get married and say Kaaren, right?
That's all right.
But it's 2 A's.
2 A's. Like Kaaren.
Right, car in your garage. But yeah, no, check the funny story, right? So I had a guitar player because I was gonna put a band together, and he's friend with Ryan because we had a buddy named Mark Baraka. We all knew him. He died. He used to make my beats. So that's how we all knew each other. And Matt was going to be in a band, and we were looking for gigs in West Palm Beach. So he's like, you know, somebody named Ryan, Web3, and we got. I saw you that night performing. Remember?
All right.
She was with Web3. Remember we went to Lake Worth?
Yeah, Web3.
She was remember the girl that was singing?
Oh yeah.
But look, I didn't know who you was.
I
don't even know. I think I saw something on Facebook and I went to your SoundCloud and I heard Messages of Love. I was like, oh shit.
Oh my god.
I'm like, Messages of Love, that's a freestyle?
Yeah. That's my other persona. I got many sides. Web3, man, that's my homie. I love that dude, ride or die. But that's my side. You know what I'm saying? That's when my beast comes out. And then I got this other little softer side, and I got a lot of sides. I'm a Gemini. Now,
I would consider you that a top freestyler because every Rich Flow show. Shout out to Rich Flow.
Yeah.
You do Nasty Nate. Jose.
Josie.
I am epic. Okay. Anyways, listen. You every Friday you do a freestyle at the end of the show.
Yeah.
take people through your mind. Like, what do you think about, like, right before you start freestyling?
I really rely on this quote, and I was doing training in college as a TA, and I was mediating conversations about race and ethnic relations, and one of the things we were taught is you have to listen and then just trust that the words will come to you when it's your time to speak. So I just applied that to my freestyle. I spent a lot of time practicing in my shower, in my room, you know, learning rhymes, whatever, and then you just get to a point where you get in a zone. You have to like let go and trust. Maybe before I'll pick a couple words, you know, that I'm like, okay, I'm going to use this or that. But for the most part, I use what I see. I listen with my eyes.
As doing music for so long, I know I started out freestyling and I lost it. But now
I was reversed.
You see? Oh.
I didn't start freestyling. I've been writing rhymes since 4th grade.
Wow.
But I didn't start freestyling till probably a couple years ago.
Wow.
Like, I didn't have the balls to do it. I was just like, I used to go around.
I was looking for battles. But now, no, bro, I used to like tell you, any rapper you see you rap, come on, let's do it right now.
Right.
But then, you know, you let that go because, you know, battling don't get you so far.
Right.
And then, so I stopped freestyling, but now lately, you see, I've been doing little video things. I start freestyling and start writing more.
It's my beat.
Hey, Mark, I'm doing auto-tunes right now. I gotta call you back. I'm doing auto-tunes right now. Say hi, Kaaren. That's Kaaren Styles. I'm doing auto-tunes. I'll call you back.
I see your head, baby.
Oh, we live on camera. Oh, my, in the car. This is what happens on auto-tune. A phone call coming. You think the lady on the side hit the pause button, but we're having a party. No, but doing music so long, right? And your style is a mixture of stuff. You do hip-hop, you do soul, R&B. Like, which one is your favorite? Poetry too, right?
Yeah, I do spoken word.
Makeup.
I do rock and roll. I used to do jazz. Like, it's really hard for me to pick a favorite. It really is. It's all about the moment. Like, and.
But you are one talented person.
It's styles.
So, hold on, back up.
It's how I'm feeling at the
moment.
Back
up a little bit. You do jazz.
Yeah.
Okay. You do hip hop.
Yeah. I started off doing musical theater. That's where it all started.
God.
So singing, dancing, acting, learning to project, learning to be a character. You know. Hip hop is in my heart, but I've been listening to Jimi Hendrix and Led Zeppelin since 6th grade, you know. But I've been listening to Motown and the Supremes, and
you got a ridiculous radio voice.
Thank you.
That intro.
Thank you.
That intro. That's what got me the first time I listened. I said, because look, I got on Richfield's show, right? But I didn't listen to your show, and I was like, listen to it one time. I was like, oh my God, I love this show. Because you come to a point in your life like you complain so much. So when the option is there, you either gonna take it or shut up, and that's the option I find as far as news. Cause I don't watch TV. I don't take none of that nonsense.
I got rid of my cable a while ago.
Now, and like I said, I don't agree with everything on there, but nothing is forced on me, which you can't do no more respect.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely. It's
and Broken Glass also do Rounds from the Twilight Zone.
Yeah, man. He's got a dope.
Yeah, Rounds from the Twilight Zone is just you know, you get to go into different worlds and camouflage it on the Rounds in the Twilight Zone. You get to talk about crazy stuff, but
yeah.
Now, so you are in Web3 and also a solo artist?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a solo artist.
You started off solo or you was in a band?
I guess I've always kind of been solo. I used to go by Kaaren, which is my first and middle name. I was like the hook girl in Pittsburgh. I worked for one of the biggest...
Shout out to Pittsburgh!
Yeah, shout out to Pittsburgh for...
Jason!
I was like working with one of the biggest studios there, and I was the girl you went to when you needed a hook. I'd write it, I'd sing it, you know, but I've never really been part of a band, and Web3 is definitely the biggest like collaboration I've done. It's the first album I've done with someone else.
I don't want to be normal or be normal. What do you call it?
I don't want to be normal. The new normal.
The new normal. That's a good one.
I don't want to fucking be normal.
That one.
I just want to be me.
Yeah. Ooh. The whole vibe, web going in on it. The whole vibe of that song needs to be everywhere. It needs to be blasting everywhere.
Man, the message of that whole album, I think people get really scared of the image. They see this image because he's so dark and he's so just like really powerful, you know, and people look and they're like, oh, I don't know, but really the whole message is about love and acceptance and do you, like be you.
Be the new normal.
Yeah, man, and he's been a huge inspiration in my life. Huge. Love him to death, for real.
So as far as shout out to Web3, Ryan, we see you. As far as your solo stuff, what would a solo album from Kaaren Style sound like?
Well, I'm working on that right now.
Oh, is that so?
And it's going to sound like nothing I have out. I don't know if I want to say too much, but I'm going to be pulling a little bit. I'm very inspired by the UK and what's going on. BBC So I'm going to be pulling some like dubstep and grime, and I got some soul, and it's not really dance tracks, but definitely heavy production, and it's producers that I found on SoundCloud that I've worked with and like hand-picked it. Stop. It's rapping, it's singing, it's
one
poetry.
second. You heard what she said? Producers she found on SoundCloud.
SoundCloud is the shit. What? You're sleeping if you're not on SoundCloud.
Networking is networking. Get it right. It's there for you. Go get it. Reach out.
There's just so much talent on SoundCloud. I don't know what it is, but for real, it's not a huge network. It's not like YouTube, but But I just find so.
I like it. I like it when you choose. When you pick what you.
And it's just the music. You don't have the profiles with all the pictures and all the hype and all. It's just music, and your music speaks or it doesn't. You can't put up.
And they don't upgrade too much.
Nah.
You don't go one day, oh my God, what is it?
No, it's the same. It's been the same since I got on.
They offer you want to go back to old style? We got the old style right here. If you don't like that, come back over here.
I know, Facebook switched up the other day. I was like, I was like, I don't know where I'm at.
Facebook is a trip though, but you know, I'm grateful for all the social media now because we were able to reach so many people as we were before. But this is why I always say this is why I always support you, because first of all, you got some kind of morals about yourself with your music and what you're putting out there to people. You're conscious of what you're giving to the people.
Absolutely.
I respect that. And see, the way I look at things, this is so real to me. I feel like that the Maya Angelos and the Oprahs, they're going to be gone soon. And we're going to be the only ones to take over. And we got to go take it. And this is why I move the way I move. I look at you as one of those leaders, being a multitasker, touching from everything. Like you might be responsible for a lot of people's career and you know, further going.
Thank you. I would never ever compare myself to Maya Angelou.
No,
to me,
no compare.
She's a goddess. But the day she died, I felt exactly
I cried.
what you just said. Kind of like, oh my God, like they don't make them like her anymore. Like we have I felt a responsibility to kind of continue what she paved the way. Like I
just
really believe a lot of people
take up what she whatever she laid down, pick it up and just walk with it. We don't have to be Bob Marley's. We don't have to be Tupac's. But we got to learn from them and carry on the traditions. Because nobody else is gonna do it. I mean, it's that simple. That's just the way I look at it, and that's why I work with certain people, because I see that same quality, and I believe they must win for the greater good. You know what I mean? Awesome. So let's get back to Kaaren Styles. Don't say Kaaren. Tell me about Rich Flow Show. How you got involved with that at universemiami.com. Radames.
Shout out to universemiami.com. UNTV. We're starting Universe Pittsburgh too.
How many cities you got it in already?
I think we have like 7 or 8 now. There's Houston, Tampa, New York. We're working on London. We got Hawaii. We're working on Puerto Rico, Pittsburgh, Orlando. And
the takeover.
The goal is to have a universe in every city, because every city is essentially its own universe.
And for those that don't know, let me just explain Universe Miami or Universe wherever you're at. It gives you options from people like yourself, have a show,
for the people.
And you can choose which show you want to listen to.
That's a powerful
auto-tunez. We just went down, we came back up. Music in the car. Broken glass everywhere. I want to give a shout out to her husband. Come on, show yourself.
My baby.
Yeah. Yeah, he's working hard. He's working hard with the light. He's making it look good with the light. And you guys, congratulations, they are expecting.
Thank you. Yes. We're
Yes,
gonna have
beautiful.
a little superstar on our hands.
Yes. Now, I want to ask you a little music question. How hard is it for you what she do?
For me?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, say it again?
How hard is it for you when she do? Especially if she multitasks and do so many different things.
Well, I mean, it ain't
because
hard.
he's a scientist. So.
So he.
I just let her do what she got to do, you know, and I support her as much as I can with whatever I can.
I
you know?
like you, man. I like your style.
I don't got no beef with nothing, you know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, every time you come around, you always chill.
Yeah.
Which is a big thing. Cause I see like I remember I met a photographer and her boyfriend was there, and he was just like, "Welcome in, what you taking?" And like, I'm like, "Damn, you know what? No, you know, just keep the pictures. I'll call you some other time."
Yeah.
So that's much respect, and it's very important for her too to feel comfortable.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, he supports me 100%.
Yeah.
He buys me equipment. He's
Right.
like,
Love it,
here,
love
I
it,
got
love
you
it.
this. Like,
Round of
yeah.
applause.
Amazing.
So I remember you were telling me you got a song coming out next week.
Yeah, man, I got a song coming out. It's with a homie of mine. His name's Express.
You got with UK. You gonna
Yeah,
put it
I
on
gotta-
universemiami.com?
So on universemiami.com, we're gonna be premiering a new song. It's a song I got coming out with a guy from the UK. His name is Express. Shout outs to him.
UK.
He's a real, just basically a real dude. We found each other on SoundCloud, and it's another example.
Get your ass on SoundCloud.
It's another example of. Wait, let me rephrase that. We didn't find each other on SoundCloud. I went to London and I was singing karaoke, and his friend approached me.
Oh.
And then we
Then you found him on
communicated.
That's
through
very SoundCloud. Okay.
All right. Anyway, but it's another example of what Universe Miami or whatever UNTV station could do is they will put local people on the air and show it.
Right.
Like how MTV was when it first started out. They
I'm
played
gonna
a
tell
lot
you
of
something,
people
man.
that never were on, that never had radio play.
I'm gonna tell you something. Cause people don't realize I just started grinding in July. I don't even know how I found your music or what happened, but I was like, I saw the Rich Flow show. I was like, wow, this is like groundbreaking to me. Like I'm like, wow, this is big for artists. Like I always look at things and see where the tree is, not the seed. I can see, you know what I'm saying? I see what the tree's gonna be, and I'm a person that I'm like this. Anything good, you don't even got to know me. I'm gonna support it from afar.
I appreciate it.
You know what I mean?
And you're a huge supporter.
Yes, because I believe you have to win. That kind of stuff has to win.
Thank you.
For mankind. I mean, that's just the way I am.
I appreciate it.
I appreciate y'all. Now, what we do on this show, right? We like to get the music. We like to pick a beat. And we got a master freestylist in the house, right? We're going to lay down. Back with auto-tunez. Broken glass everywhere. Can't forget to shout out to beautiful Chris Bottles. Yeah. Kaaren Styles. Husband is in the house. So we do, man. We double dating right now. In the car. Listen, does it sound good? If not, or auto-tunez. Broken glass everywhere. Kaaren Styles, y'all. Pay attention. I'll be there in like 2 minutes. Yeah. All right, I'm coming. Mr. Fix. Auto-tunes, broken glass everywhere. Need a light, please? Light, please?
Yeah,
it's right there.
Auto-tunes, broken glass. I wanna like really give thanks to having Kaaren Styles on auto-tune. This is like a big deal. This is like a big deal. If you don't know her, you need to get to know her. And where they're gonna find you is
just Google me.
Google me. That's how you know. Hey, that's how you know a real artist. Just Google me. You gonna find me.
Just Google me.
Because I'm there.
Kaaren Styles. That's Kaaren Styles.
Is your real last name Styles?
No.
Oh.
No, it came because I'm a hairstylist too, and that's how it started.
You got many styles.
And then the versatile styling. Anyway, Kaaren Styles. There's KarenStyles.com. Twitter @KarenStyles. Instagram @KarenStyles. Facebook.
Styles from the Underground.
Styles from the Underground. Rich Flow Show. Universe
Mercury.
Miami. Web3. New Normal.
Wordsmith.
Kaaren Styles.
Right. Listen. UniverseMiami.com. Make sure you check out Styles from the Underground.
Yes.
UniverseMiami.com.
Yes.
Check out Styles from the Underground. Now, before we go, real funny fact.
All right.
She has a cousin look just like you.
Oh yeah.
My cousin
Oh,
looks
my.
exactly like you.
Look.
And his
And her boyfriend look
looks
just like you. Look like, oh,
Yeah.
is that
And
cute?
she's a hairstylist in the
Small world.
But she can't rap and she can't.
No, but she can sing. She can sing. No, she can
Because
sing.
nobody freestyles like that.
No, she can't freestyle.
I'm getting my game back up, but you know, it's the freestyling. People don't understand like that takes like the mental game got to be tight.
Yeah.
Your mental game got to be tight. I'm getting it back. Once again, I want to thank you so much.
Thank you. I
Bless.
appreciate it always, man.
Thank you very much.
Hustle homies for life.
Yes.
Hustle homies for life.
Anything you
for
do, man,
real.
it's automatic support. I ain't even gotta get nothing
man.
back.
Same.
Broken glass everywhere. Signing off from auto-tunes, baby.